So where are you in the States, babe?
Oh, I'm in San Antonio.
Oh yeah, you said that earlier. Sorry.
Hmm.
Never been on that side.
Yeah, it's nice. It's where I met that man right there. Oh
I
my
met
gosh, I can't.
Kashi. I met Kashi about 18 years ago in Sicily.
Uh huh. See, that's why I tell everybody, like, cause I'm like, they're like, you know him? I'm like, I've known him for almost 15 years now. I'm like, I tell everybody one thing I liked about the military was like, you make friendships that really last the time. Like,
Yeah.
and he's been the same exact guy. Like, simple change up. Nope.
I haven't
He's
seen him
still him.
since.
It's on there. It's on there now.
Hey,
Facebook is live. So Facebook is live. Now Instagram, okay, go live. I think I can go live with this. But okay, yeah. But see, the only thing with Instagram is it's got the yeah. Yeah. Instagram is live too. But with Instagram, um, yeah, go. Do y'all see it? Do y'all see it on IG? I see it on the when I go on the laptop, but I don't see it on my app.
thing is, I cannot go on IG on this phone. I don't know why it won't let me download it. It's trying to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Mm,
download IG, but it doesn't work.
it doesn't say you're live on the app, or
Okay.
it does that little. Yeah, it doesn't say you're live.
I can see the live though on I can see it over on Instagram when you it's showing live on but it's
Is
showing
the
it.
little okay when it's on the app and you live? Is it supposed to be like circling around your head?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me see.
But see, I'm gonna X out. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I know
But
what I
when I
think.
click on your face, it doesn't let me. It just shows me all the things you posted, but it doesn't show me your live.
Yeah. I see the live right here. But it only is showing Foxy in there. It's only
Okay,
showing.
I'm trying to get my laptop and see if I can do this on my laptop.
But at least it looks good. Is anybody looking on Facebook to hear how it sounds and all that?
I
Let
went
me
on
see.
Facebook. It doesn't show on my Facebook.
Oh, I see it online.
Okay, hold on.
It's live. I'm looking dead at it. Uh, okay, let me see something. So now for Instagram, I know where I did something wrong. I think if I'm gonna do it on here, but see,
Yeah, I'm not seeing you live on Facebook either.
Nope, not on mine.
do you see it on Facebook?
No,
Nope, no invite, no notification, no nothing.
But
nope, just you.
you're on my page, right?
Yeah, I'm on your page.
Okay, I'm about to take a picture and send it to y'all. I see y'all right. I'm literally looking at you from my page. Close out of your Facebook and go in it again. Close the old one out.
Okay, I'm gonna close out Facebook.
I'm literally looking at y'all on Facebook. Okay, so this one is good. Okay, so Facebook is okay. Now, um, yeah. See,
That's
yeah.
weird. Cause yeah, on the app it doesn't say that you're live.
Yeah, it doesn't say nothing on your Facebook that you're online or.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it doesn't.
did y'all close completely out of Facebook and go back in it?
Yeah, I just closed it out and went back in.
Yeah,
Yep.
because if you go if you close out of it and then you can see like I can see the red around my thing. It says live. Look, let me show you a picture.
Nope.
It literally says live.
Maybe you just I don't know. That's weird because I see the picture you sent where it shows that we're doing the dry run, but like,
And then look at this. I'm gonna
hold
take
on, let
another.
me screenshot what I'm seeing
Yeah.
so you don't think we crazy.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the live. It says live right now.
I mean, I'm on my Facebook Live right now, so let me go on your page.
Yeah, you won't see it on your page. You're gonna have to go on mine until you now I'm trying to see if I go live. Now, Instagram, I can see you, Foxy, on my fucking live on Instagram. Like the live video, but the way they do the live video on Instagram, it's like here, I'm gonna show you a picture of it. Um it's like a fucking like a square. It's
See,
like
on the app, it's not saying that you're live, and it's not showing anything on your feed.
yeah.
Let me see, Instagram.
For the Facebook, did you scroll down? Scroll down on it.
Yep,
And you still didn't see it?
yep.
And see, I see the live here on
I'm still on
Instagram.
your page. I'm literally scrolling down.
No, it's
It's
just
showing on
showing
your
your
Facebook. It's showing the last
stories.
thing you posted was 5 hours ago, saying tune in tonight on TikTok.
Yep.
Okay, don't worry. When you guys close out of your phones and everything, maybe it's just like connection or something in your area. But when you close out, you'll see it. But I'm looking at it right now. It's still there. So
Okay,
now,
well, no, as long as you see it, that's fine enough for me.
yeah, so we're good. The volume, I can hear y'all volume really good. I'm going to the live video again. But see, I don't think you can stream on Instagram as good as you can on the other ones. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like the stream,
Okay.
it's not as good because I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, okay, I mean, if I want to try to get this streaming key from the phone app, it doesn't let me. You know what I mean? Like if I try to go live on the phone, it'll just go live, but it doesn't give you a streaming key. So you can only watch this like if you can watch it if you go on Instagram by your on the computer. You have to go to Instagram on your computer, then you can see the stream.
Okay.
But you can't
Yeah,
just
I
sit.
don't know. As long as you can see us that we are online and we are streaming from our pages, that will be cool. We don't have to see it. We just got to be into the podcast, but at
Yeah.
least, we're streaming from our shit also.
Yeah. So you're good. Yeah, yeah. I can see y'all on it. So the Facebook and the YouTube work. So I'm gonna just advertise that. Instagram is not like Instagram. I would have to just go live while we're doing it. You know what I mean? But they wouldn't even hear you guys because it's not streaming. They would only hear like because I got everything going through this one connection right here. But anyways, before my fucking laptop dies, I'll make sure it's charged and shit tomorrow. But so tomorrow we'll have y'all two on there, right? Basically, like you saw those questions. All I'm gonna do is be like, yo, um, it's not even going to be formal. It's going to be a regular talk. I'm gonna be like, yo, so I'm gonna ask y'all where y'all from. Y'all tell me where y'all from, shit like that. And then basically, I'm the whole point of this episode is trying to find out you guys definition of a passport bro. What do you think a passport bro is? Okay. After that, I'm trying to figure out from you guys, have you ever dated a passport bro? Now, most passport bros are from the States, obviously, right? But they come from all over. So, like, for me, I'm devil's advocate. I can see all different avenues of this thing. But my only issue is don't like the men they and I was just talking to a guy today, but he got scared to death. He didn't want to get on here and talk because he got to getting so defensive. I mean, he felt like everybody was going to be against him and blah blah blah. I said, bro, this is your chance to just show what you call a passport bro. What is a passport bro to you? For me, I've lived overseas and worked overseas for like damn near 8 or 9 years plus. So I already bumped into guys who I've seen in different countries and different areas, and I hear their mindset. They're contradicting each other themselves. So one moment they're saying they are looking for women that they want to marry or have a family with because it's too hard to get some from the States, right? So the issue that I have with that is that I don't never see them. It's very rare cases. It's a few that do get married to a foreign woman or find love in these different countries. But the majority of the time, they don't. They just fuck around with all the chicks that they can while they're there in that country, and then they bounce. So I don't even know if that's what you would call a passport, bro, or just motherfucking niggas that get over to And listen, it's not a black
Yeah.
thing. It's all men that
It's
visit.
not. It's not. It's no racist shit in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's all foreigners. It's all men that go to these foreign countries. Now this guy, and what I'll do is, if I don't have any male that can actually get on the show, I'll just be the guy to say what these dudes have told me, and I'll be directing the questions to y'all, asking y'all's experience. All I'm doing is, I'm not judging. This is not about your personal shit. You don't have to talk about your personal shit. You can talk about whatever you want, how you want. This is no PG-13. And on the show that I host, we talk it like how we talking like right now around the table. You speak what you want to speak. It's your opinion, okay? So like I was telling that guy that I was talking to earlier, he was getting defensive. He kept saying, "Yeah, but women go and they go fuck different guys from in Jamaica, and they go to these different countries." I said, "Yeah, that's true. Yeah, everybody goes and has some fun in these other.
Get some vacation booty. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not
It's
the
just you cannot put everybody in the same pot, though. Everybody can talk about their own,
right."
experience.
Exactly. And and even if not that, even if you saw some other shit, that's fine. But we got to go back to the point. The point is, I don't see women on these. First of all, I have not seen a passport girls big organization. I'm sure there's one that exists, but there's not something that's being pushed. The narrative is not, hey, let's go to these foreign countries to find a good man. Like, that's what I hear the passport bros saying. That's what I hear the men saying. The women,
Yeah,
yeah,
they got to go to a different country to find a real woman.
right. And what I'm trying
Well,
to
that's such an annoying thing to hear, to be honest.
yeah,
I hate whenever I hear
Yeah.
that.
yeah, and what I
No, the bullshit is that they've been keeping more accountable within United States about their actions.
that's what I want.
That's exactly, yeah.
That's what I want to bring up. The standard. You're saying that you're going to look for love, which, okay, I got you on that. But why are you not married then? Why I'm talking to this guy today, and I said, hey, okay, so you were in Colombia, you were in Thailand. Where's your wife? You said that you, and then he kept going back to this story about how he got fucked over by an American woman, and she had him taking care of his kids and all that. I said, bro, I know tons of guys just dealing with the same shit with the girl in Philippines, the girl in fucking Kenya, the girl over in fucking Ethiopia. Like,
Mm-hmm.
stories exist with everybody. That just means you got with a bad person. You know what I mean? You didn't. It doesn't have nothing to do about the region. The region is the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as, if you get a gold digger, you get a gold digger. If you don't, you don't. So these are the points I'm going to be, and what I want to know from you guys. The most thing that I'm going to be really focusing on from you guys is the question of, have you bumped into these guys? What's the pickup game? Like, what's the difference? Because I always ask these guys, like, when you meet a girl in the States, you don't want to buy her a drink, right? You won't. You complain about buying a girl a drink at the bar in the States. I've seen it. They won't even offer the girl. They'll be trying to holler at her. They'll be talking to her and all this shit, but they won't even offer to buy a drink. But then I see you in Thailand, or I see you in Mexico, or I see you in Colombia, and you splurging up, getting bottles and shit. You're getting these girls. So I'm trying to figure out what is when these guys approach y'all, these Americans that approach you, or UK. I mean, this goes for all these motherfuckers. Like, it's not just even the American men. I've seen motherfuckers from Europe over there. I've seen motherfuckers from Africa over in that motherfucker. They be walking around doing the same shit. Why is it that the standards change what your approach to these women overseas?
They're underestimate definitely the place,
I think that
the
I also
growing.
think um, women overseas, the narrative is that the women overseas are super submissive. They don't uh,
Yeah.
Because we come with a
argue.
different, yes, we've
Yeah,
been
they don't
raised different.
argue
We
or
have different religion. We
question
have
the men. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of times when men go over there, be like, "Oh, I found me a better person here in this country." I feel like what they're looking for is the servitude. They're looking for that submission, and a lot of American women, they don't just submit willingly to a man. A lot of us have children or we have goals and we have things we want to do that for us take priority. And I feel like a lot of American women, especially like for myself, like I don't mind submitting to a man if I feel like you can actually lead something. But a lot of the men that I've met here, they don't really know what leading in a relationship looks like.
Mm.
And therefore, I can't be in my soft girl era because I'm trying to make sure we still got a house over our head because you rather play the game,
Yeah.
16 hours a day and then, or, smoke weed 16 hours a day and then feel like that's all you have to do to maintain the household.
Yeah.
Um, versus women who are other countries where religiously they're taught, to be subservient to the man of the household,
Yeah.
you know, and some countries where women don't have quite as many rights, and so they're subservient to their men. So I feel like a lot of men mistake American women for just being difficult compared to other women based off how other countries raise their women, and a lot of people don't realize like some of these countries, women don't have too many rights. And some of them are deeply religious, and they're religious in the fact that the men are the beginning and the end all. And so they're raised that way. And so American men go over there and they're like, oh my gosh, she lets me do whatever I want. We don't ever argue. She's just so docile and so, and just uh,
Yeah.
that's that. You
I,
know what I'm saying? They get over
I
here, they're like, y'all are so difficult.
yeah.
So if you put it from my point of view, excuse me, guys, but the word that I'm looking for, I felt underestimated
Hmm.
from
Definitely.
the good go,
Yeah.
just
Mhm.
because of the country that I was coming from,
Yeah.
and I just felt underestimated from, like being, oh, do you guys have electricity over there? Which, I'm speaking English to
Yeah, it's
you, and that
ignorant.
just shows how
Yeah,
ignorant you are. Because
Right.
I'm
yeah.
here in Sicily speaking English to you, and you're asking me if I have electricity. Like,
And you're probably speaking better English than they are. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
just,
A lot of Americans don't even speak
I
proper English. A lot of them do a lot of slang or a
yeah.
lot of broken English. And I'm like, and you have the nerve to go to somebody else and be like, you speak English?
somebody else that is bilingual or trilingual, and
Yes.
you have the guts to say that. But
Yeah.
anyways, just starting from there, it is, and yeah, they underestimate all this
Yeah, I
females.
definitely
And
feel like
yes,
they
in
underestimate
front of
y'all.
the females from United States, yes, you guys held you hold them accountable more than we can over
Now,
there.
I
And
now
they're running away from that. That's accountability. They're running away from that accountability.
so and this is why this is going to be very good tomorrow. This is I love you ladies. Y'all are very articulate. This is why I specifically picked certain people. I also got a girl that's actually in Thailand. I'm hoping that I can get her on in time. She had like some military things she had to do today or whatever, but she lives in Thailand and she's seen these passport bros and these guys come through. And I'm actually trying to get her as well as like another Filipino girl that I know that live in these countries that witness this all the time. Now, the conversation is going to be just like how we was rocking, just like that. And I'm going to be going off of these different topics that I showed y'all there. Same thing. Hopefully, we'll have some guys that are pro passport bros so they can explain their side of it. But like I already told y'all, I mean, I talked to several of these guys. I've tried to, and they're afraid to get on here and actually get embarrassed because I'm the type of guy like I'm gonna ask you direct. Even with y'all, I'm gonna ask y'all direct on here. Like like you had mentioned about the now that we this is gonna be a good battle with that because now as far as the mindset of American women, yeah, that's a different thing opposed to the narrative that they're pushing. But that portion I agree with as far as the cultural difference. If obviously if you meet women that's in a different country and their mother and father is in the house together, number one, the father has been there in their house. He's raising. He is the provider. He's doing his thing. That's how those women grow up. That's what they see. They're taught that they're supposed to respect their men.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of the American women are taught in reverse because they're already in a broken home. They're usually growing up in a house with just a mom already, a mother, and the mother's talking all day about the nigga ain't shit, the man ain't shit, he ain't nobody, yada yada. So the two
Mhm.
different cultures grow up, and yes, that's why men, and it's not no knock, it's not per se a knock at American women. It's more so of this is a portion that I do understand when men say when they go to a foreign country and they get this girl that's not arguing, that's not fucking trying to control the situation, that's letting him be the man, you know what I'm saying, and lead, they get shocked like, oh shit, this is how a woman's supposed to be, opposed to
Yeah.
you're dealing with a mindset in the States. And I know too, because I'm a provider. I can do, I got houses, I can do whatever, but I have met women in the States and I've met good ones. I've met both, you know, but I've met those, that mindset. And I grew up with that. I grew up in a house where the father was not in the house. The mom was there. So she taught those girls, hey, look, you basically like the man of the house. You don't need no man for shit. You can do what you want to do. You can do what you need to do. That's wrong mentality. You know what I mean? Because then simultaneously, when you get in this relationship, now you already bringing that what you've learned in that house to this house. So now you trying to tell me how to run the house. I'm the man of the house. I'm paying the bills. If I'm doing, everybody's got their job. Your job is your job. My job is my job. Don't be telling me how to do my job if I'm doing my
Right.
job.
But
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
to
And
knock
that,
on that,
yeah,
yes, there's women who are raised with the mother telling them, they gotta be strong, but there's also men who grew up with just their mothers, right? And
yeah,
so they grew up with their mother doing everything for them. I have
hmm
a friend right now, and my mom was just talking about her shit. One of her friends, um, her son is 35 years old, and she said he can't do nothing without calling his mother first. He lives
yeah,
in Georgia, his mother lives in South Carolina,
hmm
and literally he calls her for everything. I think she said that like he had a settlement happen, and uh because he got like $280,000 in the settlement, he decided to stop working his government job, which is paying him like $27 an hour.
yeah,
And he missed like 3 days or like three days somewhere, like three days or 3 months or whatever it was. But like the supervisor knew to call his mother to be like, hey, I'm gonna fire your son if he can't get to work. You know what I'm saying? So like we deal with men who are raised by women who feel like women have to do all the work. And so then we have the women who are like, well, I don't need a man anyway. And then they get a man who's raised by a single mother whose mother did everything for him. And then you have that issue of, well, now I want to be the man, but I want you to still do everything I want you, I still want you to handle everything. She's like, well, then if I'm handling everything, then you can't be the real man. So then it's like a conflict. So I think that also plays a role is men who are raised by single mothers,
yeah.
raised by single mother. I think that creates that whole, I don't need a man. And then the whole, well,
But
I'm here. So that's all that needs to be there.
But
Hmm.
and that's a good thing. But at the same time, it's still that's still for the man is still, and that's just a very few of those guys like that. Because I grew up in a house with just my mom. You know what I mean? And when I got out in the streets, I still had the mindset of taking care of my own self, taking care of my business. My thing though is for the women, for American women specifically, when you're dating them, and this is what and this part I do understand what they're saying. When you go across, it's just like for y'all. If y'all went to some of these foreign countries and y'all dated some of these guys who busting their ass, they go to work fucking like you go overseas, you see these niggas, they over there, they working from sun up to sundown to provide for their families back in Nepal or back in India or back in wherever the fuck they
Hmm.
come, right? If you got a chance to
Yeah.
meet one of them, you will be like, damn, these niggas is better than the motherfuckers in the States because
Oh,
these guys,
for sure. Yeah.
saying they're willing to bust their ass to provide for their family. So
Yeah. Especially if you're feeling especially like if your experience has been with men who don't carry their weight, going
right,
somewhere and finding men who do carry their weight, it's
right,
like, oh my gosh, the
yeah,
holy grail.
right,
And I say this all the time, women don't want to be hard. I
mm,
don't believe that women are want to live a hard life, want to be,
I'm there with
masculine.
you,
I
sister.
would love to be able to just take care of my kids, take care of my man, be feminine, and everything's good. But I feel like the struggle that we have in America is also like the social media, because it portrays these perfectly put together relationships and everybody gets invested in all these celebrity and all these freaking influencer relationships and they think that's a reality and then they're not satisfied with, working towards anything. They idolize these people and they're like, well, I want this. And it's like, these kind of men or these kind of women are just out there in the street. You know what I'm saying? They're not in the clubs. They're not, at the bars. So it's I don't know. His laptop died.
So what I was like thinking about when he approached me this morning, when Cassie approached me, what came into my mind about the passport bros, it hit all the time that I've been outside working with all this American people working in the, for the army mostly, because that was what I was doing around the military bases across the world and stuff. But I just stayed and I thought about like, and I'm not talking, I've seen this and a lot of my friends, they've been hit by this man, um, American man that they've been lying to them that they were having a double life. They were living double lives. One life in the
Mm-hmm.
United States and one life,
In a different country, yes,
abroad.
it happens. I feel like
And
the
I was
loyalty
thinking
is
about
hard
it, like
over
you
here.
said, I've never heard about a woman doing that. And I had good friends that they were sharing everything to me. I've never heard about a woman doing that to live two actually lives. I just heard about this guys. So then I'm like, why they keep on saying about the woman's, oh, the woman is this, the woman is that. When I keep on saying about these guys that they're asking women to marry them. They're getting engaged. They're having fiancés across, overseas, and then they're having all this life back in the States.
Mm-hmm.
And once they're getting over there, they just disappear and stuff. And this what crossed my mind about, talking about passport bros when he approached me this morning.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
I don't have very much expectations with with American men. Um, I've considered dating outside of American men. I have. It's been a thought that's crossed my mind. Um, but I was like, I'm just gonna see what happens. But I don't know. I feel like social media and all these little trends with the whole the trad wives and the spoiled stay at home, I feel like those little influencers and those little trends that you see, the soft life girl era, I think it tricks women into being like,
I know love, but it
it's not a
limitates you.
reality for
It
everybody. Yeah.
limitates you as a woman.
Yeah, because now you're looking for that and
Exactly. You're
the
looking for a
water is fish,
typo that you don't want to,
and you don't
and
realize
stuff.
what it takes to have, to be that kind of woman. And I think that's another thing too, is like a lot of us in America, especially when raised by single mothers, we're taught to be strong, to be independent, to, you know, do this and do that. And those kind of women that these influencers are, they're raised where they're taught, your power is in your femininity, and so they thrive in being soft and feminine and, homemakers and things like that. But my experience wasn't like that. I wasn't, taught to be soft and feminine, and I don't even wear makeup to this day. Like I once you get me in some moisturizer and some goddamn going, maybe some eyeshadow, some lip gloss. But like my mother didn't teach me how to put on or wear makeup or, take me to get my nails done, things like that, So I didn't grow up super feminine. I was a tomboy who joined the military, and then from there I was taught, you got So like, and now in my 30s, I'm like, I don't wear heels. I barely wear heels. I don't really. I'm not very girly. I'm very direct. And I'm like, I realized that I'm like my femininity has been stripped my entire life, and like I have a daughter. She's 13, and I'm trying to get her into her femininity, and it's like she's like, no, I don't like dresses. I like baggy pants. I like to wear my dad's shirts. Like what is a dress? She don't want to wear them. And I'm like, golly, I'm just like that's. I don't know. I'm like
Mm.
maybe she'll change in high school. Who knows? But I'm just like I just see her the same way that I was, and I'm like, man, I remember I used to dress her up in these cute little dresses and encourage her to be girly, girly, and I'm like, But then again, she has a
Yeah.
mom who's not girly, you know. So I'm like, I haven't really set a girly precedence for her either. But I'm like, I wasn't raised that way. It was always do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. You know, if you don't do it, nobody else will. Type mentality. So
Yeah,
I feel
I
like that
mean,
definitely has me at a had me at a disadvantage.
yeah, for sure. I was, I've been independent myself and stuff. For me, it was just my job that I had to get all dolled up all the time,
Hmm.
look good and stuff. But now that I hear you talking,
Alright.
that's how I talk to my son. I
Mic
have my
check.
son
Yeah.
who's almost 9 years old, and
Mic
I'm
check.
teaching him how to protect himself. Hello. Oh,
What's up,
Hello.
everybody?
What's
Ghost,
up? My
my
man, what up,
dude.
brother? Can
What's
y'all
good, man?
let me set this real quick. Hold on. Let me set up my speakers so I can hear y'all.
yeah, let's see if he's good.
Okay, there we go. So I got that speaker, mic. Okay, yeah. This is what the hell? Where's my mic?
Yeah, his microphone is off.
So I can hear y'all,
Let me
but why can't I
go.
get my mic up?
Yeah, I got some stuff going on. I had to mute the phone for a minute.
Oh, okay, there we go. So mic check, mic check, mic check. Why the hell is why it won't let me?
About my ex, I, you know, you know, just don't know.
Please take it. Please take it. Save it.
Can y'all hear me good?
Yes,
Yeah, we
sir.
can hear you. How are you? What's your name?
I'm doing well. My name's O.
Zo, nice to meet you. I'm Ramona.
I'm
Ramona. Where y'all
Britt,
from?
I'm from Romania.
and
You're
I'm in
Britt,
San Antonio.
San Antonio. You said your name is Britt?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. You from San Antonio?
Oh, no, I'm from
Oh,
South
no, I'm from
Carolina,
South
baby.
Carolina, baby.
Yeah, I heard
Is
it.
it
I heard it.
That's what's up.
is it a
But no,
But no,
I'm in
I'm in
Texas. They
Texas.
can't
They
get rid
can't
of
get
me
rid of me
now.
now.
is it an echo?
Kind
It's
of.
always
It's
an
always
echo
an
when you
echo when
first
you first
come.
come.
Okay, I'm trying to.
Yeah,
Okay.
every
Yeah,
time
every
you're
time you're
coming in,
coming
it's
in,
like
it's
an
like an
echo.
echo. Okay,
Hmm.
so when before you come into the room, you can click something
You
that
sound
You
very
says.
sound
low,
very low,
Caution.
Caution.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
hold on. Let me turn up. Hold on. Mic check. Mic check. How about now?
A little
A
bit
little bit
better.
better.
How about now?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Better,
Better,
yeah.
yeah. Better. Okay. Let me go out and let me hit my
I'm
echo.
lying.
I'm
Go
lying.
higher
Go
on the
higher on
low.
the low. It's
It's
still an
still an
echo
echo
going
going
on.
on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
it's still
echoing. Your
echoing. Your
sound
sound
still
still
kind of a
kind
little
of a
low.
little low.
Don't let me go.
Okay. Okay.
I'm from Atlanta, by the way.
Hey, okay, hot Atlanta.
It only echoes when he come in.
Yeah, we told him that.
Exactly. Like when we speak, it's fine. I don't know if it's something because of his devices. I think I just flew through Atlanta once.
Yeah, how'd you like it?
Oh no, I just flew by through the airport actually. Just
Oh, girl,
transit through
Atlanta
Ah,
the
yeah.
airport.
airport is the worst. Oof.
Yeah.
Just yeah, I was just
Atlanta
transiting.
in general, they traffic, the airport, this and then when they say hot Atlanta, they mean a hot mess in traffic and transportation.
I ain't got no problem with it. I get around the airport. I know the airport well. I won't be in that traffic like that. But yeah, it's true.
I just had to open another bottle of Prosecco. Prosecco,
Got
sorry.
you on another bottle. Lord, girl.